MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Wilmer Flores, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Miles Mikolas is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Carlson is there, one away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Row, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. They're down on 4 pitches. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Here's Colton Wong now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Bader is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe if he had him set up for the fastball, he guessed wrong.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Cueto pauses. Here it comes on 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting. Chase. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. O'Neill waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Tyler O'Neill for one reason, people. This guy is absolutely jacked. I mean, probably the most shredded guy in the game, light tower power, and offers his manager some versatility in the outfield as well.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And right into the shift. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cueto has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
Dylan Carlson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Got him.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Tyler O'Neill is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2-0 now. Cueto gets the sign. Here it comes.
Hey. Count 2-1. Nope. That's inside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Weak grounder back to the mound. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out one will move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Buster Posey now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ground ball right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 8.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. That's popped up. Right fielder coming on. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steven Duggar.
In now, Steven Duggar. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. This is in the air out to left field. O'Neill will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that.
Welcome back. As the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A little roller toward the hole, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now back.
Colton Wong will stand in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses for ball 1. Wong, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Cueto sets his sights, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the first pitch to him. Wilmer Flores is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Striding into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is pulled into right. Carlson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he fouls this one off. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he misses there. 1-2. He pulls this one into right. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Into the box, Sandy Donald. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Paul Goldschmidt is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. Paul DeYoung is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hops this one up. Belt in foul ground, and no one will get this one. One and two now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
3-2, full count. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
At the plate, Dylan Carlson.
The right fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards get a run. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill is there, and he has it for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field, and Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip onto first for the sure out. So stepping in, Johnny Cueto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The left fielder, Tyler.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next the pitcher Miles Michaelis. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So in now for San Francisco, Steven Duggar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the first baseline, taken in by Goldschmidt. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing, and he pops him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season.
Team talking to the
The 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Colton Wong. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Flores. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Next to the Cardinals.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-1 now. Cueto's ready. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. Donald is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box now, Sandy Donald, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
O'Neill is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball well outside.
Ball one, no strike.
No runs on 6 hits and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will bang up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. 1-1 the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-1. Reyes, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 2-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Carlson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Johnny Cueto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0. And he reaches up and tomahawks this to short. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Giants 2 and the Cardinals 1. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Donald moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Dylan Carlson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Cueto into his motion. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Genesis Cabrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Steven Duggar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, action time.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Drilled to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
To the plate now, Wilmer Flores. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
This one's flared out toward left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
This will kick up against the wall now. And the runner is in from second. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Sandy Donald has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Ranging back is O'Neill, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. A ball and no strikes. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. From the stretch. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1. Hit out towards second. Wong has it. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Now batting.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it.
0-1.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Wong to his right. He's got it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while. Managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tyler O'Neill is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded to the right. Belt has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Yadi Molina digging in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. Tommy Edman will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 7 homers and 31 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
And he's going to empty the bucket right here. He sees the finish line, Dan.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Andrew Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Andrew Miller.
Kevin Pillar will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. No balls and a strike to count. Pillar, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Up next to the Giants.
Now batting, Wilmer Flores. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy.
Stopped on the slide by Wong. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Kevin Pillar is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Now here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. Harrison Bader is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lays off 2-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Harrison Bader is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Yolmer Sanchez will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
Mauricio Dubon will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Dubon.
Runners on first with 1 down. Alex Dickerson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing left field.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Joey Bart is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Santana is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip, and he fouls this one off. From the belt, the pitch. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. San Francisco jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Johnny Cueto picks up his team-leading 13th win as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Miles Mikolas pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Johnny Cueto. His record now is 13-3.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the National League West, the San Francisco Giants put up 16 hits on the day as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-1. Dinelson Lamet struck out 12 on the way to the win as the Padres beat the Pirates 5-3. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The D-backs racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-3. Corey Dickerson had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as the Fish disposed of the Rockies 18-9. He is among the National League leaders in stolen bases. The Brew Crew combined to give up just 5 hits, as they got the victory in extra innings against the Dodgers 1-0. The Philadelphia Phillies had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they bested the visiting Nats 4-0. The Reds combined for 4 total home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-2. The Bronx Bombers TGIF and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the San Diego Padres finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-2. The Miami Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-3. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they pulled away from the Nationals 9-0. Jerry's Familia collected win number 2 on the year as the Mets got the win over Cincinnati 2-1. The St. Louis Cardinals had 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-4. The Yankees went deep 4 times as they destroyed the Angels 11-1. Mitch Garver plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 3-2. The Indians swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 10-1. Justin Verlander allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 6-0. He currently has the most shutouts among pitchers in the American League. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.